guys, it sucks and welcome back to my channel. So, apologies for the lack of intro and just general quietness and awkwardness, and also just for the vibes of that in this video. I'm doing something a little bit new here. First off, I'm using a new editing software. So, I'm still working that out. I still don't know, like, all the buttons. I had to stop using Wondershare for reasons. So now I'm testing out some new ones. And also, I'm not even home right now. I was traveling for 2 weeks. I went to go visit my partner in Boston. Now I'm back home in Canada at least, but my sister is on vacation with, of course, my brother-in-law and my niece. So they're gone for 2 weeks. I am dog sitting. Although I'm not here like all the time. I do go home sometimes because like it's like a 5 minute like travel time to my house from here. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just sleeping here and I'm spending a little bit of time here because yeah, this is one clingy dog is he's like laying right next to me on my lap. I'm also using a different mic. So yeah, it might sound a little weird. This mic is very old. It's my very old blue snowball mic. I think it was the first like mic I ever bought, or like good quality mic. Because like when I was like a baby YouTuber and like awful at this, I bought these like dollar store microphones, which shouldn't even exist, but they were awful. So yeah, I'm using that old mic because I'm not at my, original setup. I have my laptop with me, or should I say my boyfriend's laptop that's turned into kind of our laptop. Like he doesn't use it. He doesn't get any use out of it. So he's like, just take it home with you. You're gonna actually get use out of it. I dog sit a lot, and then I have been actually looking at a laptop for work purposes. So this is kind of perfect. Like it literally just sits unused in his house. So I decided to take it back with me. Obviously, he's okay with that, and he's just happy it's getting used. If you hear whining, he doesn't. The dog doesn't like the fact I'm talking to myself right now. And he also likes to really beg for food, and he thinks it's feeding time right now. It's not. The clocks were rolled back, buddy. I know you don't know that, but yeah, he's like in my face, like, are you gonna feed me yet? So you might hear like a heavy breathing, or like whining, and that's just him right next to me. So yeah, I'm using this laptop. I actually used it while I was in Boston to record speed builds, so it's kind of perfect that I can just literally edit it on this computer, because like I was gonna transfer it to my computer, but I'm like, hey, I'm spending time here. I might as well edit these videos here because I wanted to try a new program anyways. And I already have the filmed content on here, so why don't I just try doing it on here? So it's a little bit of a scuffed setup. Like I'm sitting backwards on a couch right now with the mic like in my hand, almost like a studio mic. Like I'm about to sing a song. It's kind of a little awkward to hold, but I'm trying to keep myself relaxed, keep myself calm, or not calm, just I'm trying to rest because I had a kidney biopsy this morning and it was fine. It was actually really fast, like alarmingly fast, because like I research procedures before I go into them, whatever, and I do ask like times and how long I'm gonna be there. But everything I read online for kidney biopsies said like you could be laying down from anywhere from like 4 hours to 12 hours just under supervision. So when I went, I was expecting that, and I had to request sedation because medical trauma, whatever, it happens. So I went in, I requested sedation, did not feel a frickin' thing. I was awake during, oh yeah, TW or trigger warning for like surgery talk. Sorry, even though I've already started. Oops, I talk about that a lot here. Oops. Um, it's not really surgery. It's a little just tiny procedure. Yeah, I felt, I didn't feel anything. I was awake and like aware of it and remember it now. But I literally felt nothing because of sedation, which was just wonderful. The procedure itself lasted like 5 minutes max. They just kind of, numb the skin, and then they shove it's literally called a biopsy gun into the kidney, and then they kind of just like take a couple samples. Um, so yeah, I had that done. I'm feeling okay now. And then like really, as soon as I like kind of came out from sedation and I could like walk around a tiny little bit, they let me go. So it was 45 minutes basically. After my procedure that I was able to go. So it was only like an hour total. And like I'm comparing it to everything else I've like read and researched on. I'm like, Is that normal? I was a little concerned to go home so early because I know bleeding can be a complication with them. So let's just hope I'm not internally bleeding. Right? I know. You can hear him next to me. He's worried. He's okay. Yeah. So let's just hope nothing's going wrong in my body right now that I don't know about now. I'm just working myself up, and I'm exaggerating a little bit. I mean, there is that anxiety. Oh, I know. I know. It's like it's stretched. It's a good stretch. Yeah, but I just worry about stuff like that a little bit too much. I get a little too anxious over it. So, yeah, I guess he does too. He doesn't like when I talk about it. Let's move on then. So yeah, I haven't even talked about this build yet. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. All over the place. It's been a while and there's lots of stuff for me to talk about. So, the build we are doing today is the Modest Ranch. We are building only with base game and horse ranch. So, it's a two-story home, or the home part of this build, because it's kind of like a bigger, like multiple structure build. It's on a smaller lot though. I think it's a 20 by 30. I forget the size. All that info in the description. But yeah, so it's two-story home. Two bedrooms, one bathroom, sorry. Two bedrooms, one bathroom, second floor kind of like landing thing. And then there's a barn in the back. I believe there's room for two horses in total in there, as well as a shed, which is kind of like miscellaneous decor, but you can use it for whatever. I'd assume you'd like turn it into a nectary station or whatever you want to do with it. I don't know. I just wanted more of like kind of aesthetic build, but I did also want it to be usable and like playable. And I think it's like a good starting point for like ranchers. Like it's not too expensive. You could probably like move into it immediately with like free real estate cheat or something or money cheats, and like it's still kind of dingy, still a little run down. It's got a little bit of clutter to it though, because I can't resist cluttering up my builds. Yeah, it's more like a woodsy, like rustic vibe, and it's the first house I built in Chestnut Ridge. Not the first build, the first house. So, while I was gone, of course, on my little vacation, I did have a little bit of time to build. I think I did three builds total. So you'll see those come out probably throughout the next month as I kind of also prepare some like winter builds. I got some fun stuff coming up. Yeah, I got three builds recorded from that, three full builds that'll eventually be uploaded on my channel. And if you've seen these before on my other social medias, yeah, I did share them previously, but I'm just like uploading the videos now just because I really like sharing my stuff and I can't keep my trap shut and I must spoil everything I do, especially on my Twitter. All the fun stuff happens there, but um. Yeah, very eventful trip. Don't even know where to start. Maybe I'll do like a different voiceover dedicated to that entirely. I'll kind of just stick to the basics for this. I did want to touch on, where I'm uploading this build. So I'm going to start uploading all of my builds to Patreon. And when you go to my Patreon, obviously it'll be free. I just like it because I really like the interface. I like how I can organize it. I do like how it can provide optional support to those who want to. Never feel obligated to subscribe to my Patreon if you're just going there. It's completely optional. I do have like different tiers and like different stuff I want to set up for people who do want to, but please remember it's entirely optional. I just want to put my downloads there to kind of just organize them properly, and also because I'm not using CurseForge anymore because they suck. They suck big. I'm not gonna say that word. But if you haven't seen my last video, I do recommend you go check that out, or I'll link it below or something. But yeah, CurseForge kind of sucks. If you watch that video, it's definitely a much different tone from this one. Where you go over and like trigger warning for talks of like death and yeah, not very fun stuff. It's a very darker upload, which is why I feel very weird, kind of like just going back to like a speed build immediately. I hope that's not too drastic of a change, I like to try and keep this place. This is my Sims channel, right? I like to try and keep this place, what I do with my Sims. But that also was a really important message, especially because I have praised CurseForge to no end here on my channel, and it's like, no. No, I'm gonna rescind my comments. Please don't use CurseForge, and yeah, you can't find my builds on SourceForge anymore. Sorry. Of course, they're in my gallery, as always, as well as in furnished versions. Did I say infurnished? Unfurnished versions of my build. They They can always be found on my gallery. I still did want a secondary, like, third-party way to download my builds, because I know some people don't, like, have access to the gallery. Maybe they're playing in, like, you know, a previous update of the game, or they have acquired it in ways. Just in case anyone's listening, I'm not gonna elaborate, but yeah, I want to have those like accessible, so I'm gonna continue to do that. And I guess yeah, I think I'm gonna include the unfurnished versions as well, just like under the same post. So I'll upload a house, and include the unfurnished version download as well. Because I know some people like unfurnished homes, and when they're unfurnished, they're like landscaped, basically, and you can kind of get a basic layout of like the floor plan and whatever, but it's like no decorations at all. Go nuts, because I know I love those. I used to, like, when I was a baby builder, and I like preferred exterior or interiors over exteriors. That's what I would do. I would download unfurnished houses. But now I'm the opposite. Now I like exteriors. It's just a little bit more. I don't know. It's shifted. I find myself like having more fun with exteriors and being more creative with it. Interiors, I feel, I don't know, feels not repetitive. Sometimes it can be. Um, I try not to make it, and that's also because I do a lot of pack restricted builds, but also like I want accessible builds, and I do kind of like the challenge. That is something I'm also gonna like do on my Patreon, because I want to do requests somehow, but I do not want like pay per request. That is, no, I don't want to do that, but I want to like kind of implement a fun way to, I don't know. My brain's rolling. Um so yeah, if you want to download this build, the links will be in the description, as well as some, general info. As always, my gallery ID is also below. Oh, so the new pack. That's also what I want to talk about. I'm trying to remember like what I definitely wanted to talk about in this video. My brain's a little scrambled. Okay, I'm still also coming off sedation. This just might be the worst voiceover I've ever done. It doesn't help that it's just like I'm trying a new thing and it's all new to me, and whatever. Either way, going back to the new pack that was announced. What was it, for rent? Is it bad? I like don't even know. The one with the rentals, the one that caused a shitstorm on Twitter, or being a virtual landlord, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I want to talk about just how much of a game changer this pack is going to be and how excited for it. I have not been this excited for a Sims 4 pack in a while. I don't know if I'm going to get it right away, because I'm like kind of, I don't know. I don't know. There's other stuff like I kind of don't want to buy from EA right now. Well, they're partnered with CurseFord, but like I don't know what's gonna come of that. I would really like, in best case scenario, EA says something, but I really highly doubt it. So it's like, ooh, like I, there's definitely some conflicting feelings. But yeah, besides that, it is definitely like I'm looking forward to it. You can tell there's a lot of like love put into it, and just it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very in depth. I hope it doesn't break too many things, because you know something will break probably. But I hope it doesn't like catastrophically destroy the game, and that it works well. But I think it'll be great for like legacy challenges. I like to hoard all my Sims on one lot. It'll be nice to like be able to have them on the same lot, but not like have to control them. So they can just kind of like hang out. It's funny. It's what's the one Let's Play series I play? My Star Sign Legacy. I talk about moving Jemiah's dad in eventually when he like gets older, and I could probably do it that way. And just legacies in general. I have a feeling that I'll be able to like I don't know, you use that pack for many reasons. I hope it's compatible with different worlds. I'm really excited to see more. We haven't learned much. Like, it was leaked, but it wasn't like fully leaked, so there's still stuff I think we need to learn. So yeah, it was kind of nice to like actually explore the information of the pack, not by leak, and like actually by like trailers and stuff, and like some writing, some community, whatever stuff. But if it just felt nice to not get it through a leak, to read it and then have it like the precedence, oh, this is a leak, so this might not be true. It's nice to like actually learn it then and there, right? I don't know how I feel about leaks in general. They're like, I prefer to like kind of explore it my own, but also like obviously you want to show off gameplay elements and like see them before you purchase it. Like I do really like exploring stuff for the first time, but I do understand like wanting to know every single detail before you drop that much money on it, especially with like how much content The Sims 4 now has and how much we probably still will continue to get. So yeah, looking forward to it. We're finally getting a world that's not North America based or European based. I really hope we get it's just anything African next pack. And I know that everyone says, "Oh, they want this, they want that." I think it's time for something based in Africa. And Africa is such a big, it's a continent, right? It's not it's like there's so much you could do with that, but like I think it's like what is needs to be the priority next, I think. And obviously do that in a respectful way. Don't make it like a destination world. And obviously they're getting better with that, right? And I'm looking forward to hoping that it improves more in the future, and it is doing good right now. Like I'm very excited for the representation we're gonna get in this one. And I think that it's a bit of a mashup of different like what is it, Southeast Asian cultures. I please don't quote me on that. It could be like the entirely opposite direction. I am direction blind. Don't ask me what is east, south, west, north. Don't. So I am like I don't know. Especially right now as I'm like coming out of sedation. What were we talking about? Oh yes, the new pack. I'm not really like build mode. I hope is gonna be cool. Like I don't really care. Like it just feels like there's so much in the game I still haven't built with, and I obviously I would like some more cultural based items like for the different places being represented, and obviously that should go without saying, but I hope we don't like get any like generic sets. I don't know. I really like build kits. I've been getting a little bit more into build kits and their utility and just like how versatile they can be. Like I'll use like every single non-pack restrictor build. I just use the hell out of the bathroom and everyday clutter kit. And those are the only build kits I think I have. Oh, besides for the free one, whatever one that was. But yeah, I've been kind of wanting to get some more, and it's like, ugh, I want to still do these back restricted builds, especially more frequently than like the non ones, but I guess it would be nice to like have, I don't know. But yeah, we're kind of getting to the end of this speed build. Kind of, with a little bit of time left, but I'm going to end this voiceover here because I think it's a good natural time to leave it off. I said what I needed to say, and yeah, we're getting to the end. Of course, I would like to thank my patrons, Sasha, Jacqueline Dream, Esther, and Hanawo. I don't know why I changed up the order this time. I just felt like it. Yeah, of course, thank you to my patrons. Look to my patrons down below if you want to support me. However, it is, again, never a necessity. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video of whatever I make.